Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Testing. Testing. Shit testing. People testing you. People putting you through some sort of test. What is it? What is the shit test? Why do people try to use jokes or put us down subtly? And I believe it's because when you use jokes, when you push someone to the edge, when you make them uncomfortable, when you put them in a situation where there's pressure, you see them for how they really are. It is a way to gauge an individual on how they feel, on what their beliefs are, and how confident they are in themselves. And it's intense. It's a tough experience, but I think becoming aware of this social dynamic is something that not a lot of people know about, but we all do the testing because we always gauge whenever someone comes in contact with us. We sort of immediately monitor and form an opinion of this person. Is he safe? Is she scared? Is he going to fight me, or is he shy? Is this woman a threat to me? Does this man have control of the situation? And so we constantly monitor, but there are people in your life that will test you over and over and over again. And what I found to be very, very true is that the people that love you a lot do this. Like a woman will do this to you over and over. And the more that you pass these tests, the greater the sex, the hotter, the more fiery she is in bed. The more she actually falls in love with you because she realizes this is a strong man that cannot be fucked with. I can't fuck with him. Right? Who can fuck with this guy? He's got his shit together. And then maybe it's your boss and you hear these tests that he's giving you. Or other guys when they come around your girl. And they say, hey man, why don't you get lost? Right? And or just people testing you all the time. And it is this test that seeks a reaction to confirm confirm to itself the belief that this, I had my mind made up about you and I was actually right because you failed my test. It's a weird ass game, dude. But learning this social dynamic changes everything because you can do a couple of things. You can stay silent. You can keep your mouth shut and be very stoic about it. Right? I'm not reactive. Or you can be a little more proactive in reframing the actual question that is asked or the statement that is said. A lot of times though, you're going to hear a lot of bullshit over and over. And it's going to tick you off, so just remain silent. Be strong, be concrete, be that rock. And don't let it get under your skin because they're looking for that. They're looking for that power. They're like, come on, I got you. But they're not going to get you. And they're going to feel bad. And they're going to feel like, what the fuck? This guy's not someone I can mess with. I believe that it's easy to sort of, as we get spiritual, if you say. Spiritual, it has sort of been on my mind a lot lately, becoming more spiritual because I think I want to be. I want to see the bigger picture. I want to get out of the matrix. I want to see what matters. But I also feel this pull of being in the moment is of like, okay, now am I supposed to give up something else? But spirituality doesn't mean giving up responsibility. That's, guys, what I'm saying, it doesn't mean giving up the natural inclination to be a goddamn man and to like want to make money, to want to meet beautiful women and have sex with them, to want to get up and work out and have a great physique. Like, it doesn't change that fact at all. It's still your calling to arise in the morning and look at life and seek life. Not just to always be in the present. It's like, be in the present while you're doing those things. Spirituality does not mean a lack of responsibility, and that's a huge thing for me in my brain. It's like, I find myself, okay, if I'm going to be this, well, I can't be that. It's like, look, man, be both. You are both. Stop trying to be something you're not. You're both. Live this beautiful life. You have the responsibility to. That's freeing. That's freeing. And it's important that like when we're doing this, we don't get too, we take the responsibility and we realize like it's not in us. From a biological perspective, a man is usually dominant. He has to be. He has to fight. He has to hunt. He has to forge. And that's Smith, right? He has to build the calluses on your hands, the strength, the sinew, the armor, getting ready for battle. It's a form of dominance because you have to rise. You have to rise within the tribe. You don't want to stay in poverty. You don't want to stay inside of a place of neediness. So we rise, and I think that today it's like people are telling you it's wrong to be dominant. Let me water you down. Let me put out your flame, young warrior. And see, it's that way of thinking. It's like, look, man, women like dominant males. Why? Why do they like them out and inside of the bed too? They want to be dominated. Most women love to be dominated. It shows strength. He's a man that can, it's natural. Strength. It's like that because if you're harmless, you can't really lead. If you're just harmless, you're not strong in character and physically in body, mind, or soul, then you can't lead, you can't hunt, you can't defend, you can't support. You're just harmless. Life is fucking crazy. There's a lot of stuff. You got to be able to step up to that stuff. To step up to those demons in the night, the ghosts, to be able to kill the spider, the centipede that's crawling, right? And the girls are afraid because being harmless, it's like that's not what is needed because it doesn't do anything for anyone. So being able to be strong is a characteristic that is valuable. And it's not saying this is what the masculinity, this is part of masculinity. It's not just being fucking some brute that beats everyone up or being this alpha. No, it's like being, like knowing that you're fucking capable of doing intense and causing intense pain to other people, but doing really crazy things. Like you can fuck someone's life up. You can go and kill another man, but you don't do those things. But being able to do those things makes you a warrior. It makes you like a man. It makes you someone of strength. But also the ability to know what is right to do and to use that power to do what is right, constantly seeking the truth of what is right. And so that you don't just want to be weak. You don't just want to become spiritual and give up that energy within you that is your right as a man. So, we started this talk realizing that people will test you to see your strength, to see the character. Is this guy cracking? Is his armor about to die on him? And then I'm coming in for the strike. Either I'm going to take his position at the job or I'm going to steal his woman. Or I'm going to beat him in this game, or I'm gonna, just ruin his life. Don't let people chip away at you. Stand strong. Be stoic. Know thyself. Bros, I love you. I hope you enjoyed this message. Hope it gives you something to think about. Again, if you made it this far, join our Monk Mode Facebook group. Well into the days of NoFap, the NoFap journey. I'm actually not sure at the moment what day we're on, but I think we're on day 65. We're 75, wow. Alright, so I will see you guys soon. Have a great night. Peace.